She wasn't even done with my whole head, and all of a sudden I'm just feeling like just a burning sensation. Just like, this isn't even a relaxer that I'm getting. Why am I feeling this? Like, it's not a relaxer. I'm supposed to be getting my hair braided, but it was that tight. It was that tight. And hey, you guys, my name is Jasmine. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about 5 signs you can tell that your box braids are too tight. The reason I feel like I can speak on this experience, I'm distracted by my ring light right now. The reason why I can speak on this experience is because back in November of 2016, I chopped off all my hair after being natural for about 4 or 5 years, which is another story to it. But basically, I've been rocking box braids back to back to try to grow my hair back to a length that I'm comfortable with. And I've just learned a lot. I learned a lot. So my first tip is your box braids are too tight and you need to take them out if your scalp is burning. Yes, your scalp is burning. That happened to me. My braider braided my hair so tight to the point where while I was in the chair and she was braiding it, not even finished, I just felt my scalp burning. I'm just like, I've never felt this before. Is this normal? Like, I didn't say anything, but I'm just, I just let her do her thing, thinking, oh, I just didn't think anything of it. Now, yeah, so that was my sign number 1. Now, by the time I'm done with talking about all the signs, everything's gonna make sense and tie together. Sign number 2, sign number 1 is if your scalp is burning. That's not a good sign. You're not supposed to feel that type of sensation. Like, you just shouldn't. This shit was too tight. Like, basically, this whole video, all the signs I'm giving you is going to be from that experience, is how I can tell you it's too fucking tight. I end up taking those sprays out. Anyways, the first sign is if your scalp is burning. The second sign is if you can't even move your head. If you can't move your head or scrunch up your eyebrows, which I'm sure you heard of that, then it's just too fucking tight. It's too tight. Like, by the time she finished my head and I'm going to my purse to get her a tip, I'm trying to put my jacket on, I can't even do that. It's hurting. And so I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't experience this the first time or whatever. Even the first time I did with somebody different. But it was just, I knew something was wrong. Couldn't put my jacket on. I couldn't turn my head. So second sign, yeah, if you can't even move your head, that's not normal. Like I said, I knew this wasn't normal because the first time I got them done by somebody else, I didn't deal with that. Like, the first person that did my braids, like, I mean, there was some tightness or whatever, but it was no type of just the pain I was experiencing the second time. I know you guys are probably thinking, well, how come you didn't go back to the first person? Well, that's kind of another story in itself. I'm lucky, I guess, to still be having my edges. Still have my edges in my hair to have hopped around the way I did. But, yeah, so the third sign that you can tell your braids are just too tight is if you can't even move a braid. Like, if you move a braid and it hurts, then it's too tight. Because that's what happened to me. I could not move my braids. Like, I remember telling my mom, like, it's too tight and this and that. And she was like, oh, maybe we could just put some oil on or whatever. Because, of course, that's what the stupid stylist suggested. Oh, you know what they say, just put some braid spray on it. That'll loosen it up. That never works. It doesn't work. It's not going to loosen up until new growth happens. And it's going to be about a week or so before that happens. So, basically, I remember Mom trying to use a Q-tip to oil it or whatever, and it hurt. Like, I just, like, if you cannot move your braid without freaking owing, then that's not good. Another sign that I experienced was there was like a pinching sensation in my scalp. Like, pinching. I'm like, I've never experienced this before. Like, what the heck? Like, why did I let this witch do my hair? Because I feel like she was just trying to snatch me bald. It was just so many things going at once, like burning. There's a burning sensation, can't move my head, can't touch my fucking braids. Yeah, can't touch my braids. There's a pinching sensation. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just keep the man. I spent 160. I spent like over $100, 165. I really don't want to have to take these down and waste my money, but I gave it to like the next day, and it didn't stop. The pain was still there. Like, I could still feel the pinching. I could still feel the tightness. I feel like it kind of hurt to still hurt the braid. I'm like, I gotta take this out because fuck that 165. Like, if I end up bald or have a bald patch, like, you know how hurt I'm gonna be? Do you know how much more money that's gonna be? So I'm like, either keep it in or risk being bald, losing hair. So I just took it out. I'm like, it doesn't matter. You know, people are always just like, oh, I paid this amount of money, so I'm gonna keep it in. But, you know, guess what? As long as you have a job and stuff, I knew that I was going to get that 165 back. I knew I was going to get it back somehow. At work, like, we waste money on lots of different things. So I'm just, you know, like, just take it as a loss, and I'll never go back to her ever again. And I didn't. And, of course, you know, like, my dad was telling me, like, oh, well, why don't you try to, you know, tell her to take them down. Like, I don't want her to take them down or whatever like that. Like, I usually take down my own braids. And he's just like, get a refund. I knew she was gonna give me a refund. They don't care. After they get their money, they don't care. So that was my fault for not speaking up and saying something or whatever. And you guys, I was so scared for my hair because I'm like, here I am. I got these braids to grow my hair back out. But, you know, these women are braiding hair so tight to the point where, you know, you're trying to set me way back on my hair journey. You're trying to give me bald spots because really, my scalp is burning, and then I'm feeling pinching sensations, and you want to tell me that's normal? Like, I don't know. I mean, I know it's our jobs as the customers to speak up, but I just feel like if I was a braider, stylist to anyone, I would definitely be more caring. You know, hey, ask them, am I braiding too tight? Just anything for people like me, because there are a lot of people like me that are too scared or just whatever to speak up. You know, maybe we just don't want to come off like those annoying type customers, but I see you do. You have to speak up. Don't worry about being annoying, because at the end of the day, you're paying your money, so you call the shots. You know, really, you call the shots. So if they have to undo that braid, that's just what they have to do. Like, seriously, you guys, don't keep any type of hairstyle that's uncomfortably that tight. Do not keep it in your head. So thanks for watching my video. I'll see you guys next time.